America is known as the stir pot because of the many ethnic groups that make up our great nation. In the upcoming presidential election, we would like to hear the candidates discuss the positives and negatives of immigration. Some other questions that we asked were, what are the effects of immigration on the economy? And are there any immigration laws that should be reformed? My team and I interviewed a few government officials that we thought could answer these questions.
We asked the mayor of Great Falls, Bob Kelly, and former Montana Governor Stan Stevens these questions.
I think there are a lot of obvious positives with immigration that just talk about, one, we welcome new and different people into the community and into our workforce. Oftentimes we enjoy some cultural differences which are really fun to exploit, and not to mention good restaurants with the folks who bring their cooking and culinary skills here as well.
All the positives of immigration are done legally, help the country grow and expand. And that's how America became the great nation it did. Over the years, we've had thousands, millions of people actually immigrate from different countries and enter America and make great contributions to the benefit of this country.
What do you think about the effect of immigration on the economy?
I think the effect of immigration on the economy is significant. We're seeing it right now, certainly in our state of Montana, but in the country, from a workforce deprivation. We're having a very difficult time finding workers who are willing to do some of the harder jobs that for lesser pay that traditionally folks from other countries have fulfilled. You just have to look at the census right now. We're trying to hire thousands of people across the country. Here in Montana, we started at $10 to $12 an hour to hire those folks. We're now paying up to $19.50 an hour because we just can't find them. So I think the immigrants and immigration brings in a wave of talent. It brings in a great labor pool and gives us a tradition of people who have a great work ethic. So I think by not having immigrants in the community, it can do serious damage to our economy.
The job issue is an interesting issue because those individuals are already in the job market. Many of these DACA students are actually DACA young adults. They already have access to the job market right now because they've been given deferred action. So they're in higher education, they're in the job market, they're currently a part of our economy currently. That continual competition in our economy doesn't hurt us, that continues to help us. It actually hurts us to be able to pull those individuals out of the economy.
Well, it's a big factor, and it always has been. As I said at the outset, immigration really built America over the years, going all the way back to about 1600s. So that's the benefit. We have many talented people that came from different countries, offered great professional services and great capabilities to help build a nation.
Are there any immigration laws that should be reformed? If so, which laws and how?
I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a litigator, so I don't understand what the actual immigration laws are. But I do know that as a country, the United States has always been seen as a welcoming place for people to come from other places. I would say that most people that are watching this right now, their parents or grandparents came from another place through one way or another. Some came straight through the system, others kind of figured their way out. So I think that we need to find a fair and accommodating way to get folks in the country who are in need, who are in danger in other places in the world, and remember what America is all about.
Our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan.
Well, there's one law that really should be attended. There were a number of people that came to America illegally in the recent years. They settled in the country, they raised families, and they brought into life a great number of young children. Now, the children were born here. They had nothing to say about that. They were simply born of parents who came in illegally. And I think if we're going to separate some of these problems, we should consider all those children that are here not because of anything they've done, simply they were born in this country, they've learned to speak the language, they've learned to understand the customs, and in many ways they've contributed materially to the betterment of America. We need to look after those children. When we start talking about illegal immigrants, we I think should give a pass to these young people who are here through no fault of their own and deserve to stay.
We are a nation of immigrants. but we are also a nation of laws.
We also reached out to President Trump to see if he could give us some information on immigration in the United States.
President Trump was unable to contact us in person, but he was more than willing to email us his response.
Immigration to the United States is a privilege, not a right. The federal government has the responsibility to enforce all laws passed by Congress, to rigorously vet and screen all foreign nationals seeking entry into the United States, and to keep drugs, criminals, and terrorists from entering our country and threatening our citizens.
Immigration is an important issue in the United States, and many people have different opinions about it.
Because this is such a pressing topic, we would like to see the presidential candidates debate this in the upcoming election in order to come to a resolution for the betterment of our country.